Well, good morning. Welcome to Fans Banter. What's in the news this morning? Probably not much. Probably not much. We'll have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, no, won't be looking at that. Oh, what's that there? Jan Diomande, Liverpool's number one target for the summer. The man that was going to change everything. Well, you know by now, don't you? He's not coming to Liverpool. He's decided to go to PSG. Liverpool's bid of 87 million. Too much money. For Jan Diomande was knocked back. Liverpool were expected to put in another bid for Jan Diomande. That hasn't materialised. Jan Diomande said he was thinking about football until after the World Cup, but apparently, according to David Orstein, Jan Diomande is off to PSG. Apparently, Jan Diomande believes in the Parisian way of playing football. He wants to win trophies. He wants to go to the best place that will give him the best chance of winning trophies. And on a personal level, he also wants to win the not the Trent Alexander Trophy. He wants to win the Ballon d'Or. So, yeah, good luck to him. He's not worth the money. He is not worth the money, that's for sure. But I will say, what are we going to talk about now? This is a football channel, obviously. For the last, we have talked about Jan Diomande, and we have said he was a good footballer. He was a 19-year-old prospect, but he wasn't worth the money. I don't know if I was the only one that was thinking he wasn't worth the money, but he's certainly not worth the money that Leipzig are looking for. Trying to cash in. And what now for fan channels? What are we going to talk about now? The interesting thing about fan channels, which this is one, but we're a tiny one, is the hype. The hype. The viewers. Because, well, we've 98 subscribers, and when people get to 1,000 subscribers, which we will never reach, they monetize. So they need to keep the revenue coming in. Well, I work for a living, so I don't really give a shit about that. And probably will never reach 1,000 subscribers. And anyway, and even if I did, I probably wouldn't turn on the monetization. I mean, I'm sure it's peanuts. Anyway, so what do we talk about now? But the interesting thing is, the signing that Liverpool did do, Victor Munoz, nobody knew a thing about it. Not a thing. Wasn't talked for weeks, for months. They just signed him, and then people were running around looking to see who Victor Munoz is. Who's this fella? I have to get some information on him so we can talk about him. I did a video on Victor Munoz, and I also said I didn't know who he was at the time. Anyway, so what we need to do, fan channels, is to now, the narrative now will be going forward, well, we didn't get Jan Diomande, so now we definitely have to get, well, Bradley Barcola or somebody else of that ilk, some other 19-year-old to save us. See what I did there? Some other 19-year-old to save us. Or it'll be a disaster. Well, it won't be a disaster. Uriola will roll on. He'll get the players that he wants, not the players that fan channels want him to get. Now, Liverpool were interested in him. I'm not being facetious in any way. Liverpool were interested in him, but probably a little bit over interested in a 19-year-old, to be quite honest. That's just how I see it. Jan Diomande, 19. Okay player. Looks good at certain parts of a game. Good prospect. But you don't pay record fees for prospects. You pay record breaking fees for league winners, Spanish league winners, Italian league winners, Premiership league winners, Bayern Munich, German league winners, Ballon d'Or winners, people that have won Champions Leagues, people that have won Golden Boots in Champions League, people that set the World Cup alight, although you shouldn't do that either. Never buy a player on the performance on the World Cup. But he hasn't exactly done that either, by the way. So yeah, a lot of bad news. Well, not really, not really. But for fan channels, a little bit of bad news because we don't get the hoo-hoo, I told you so moment. But they'll figure some way around that. Anyway, Yan Diomande chooses PSG over Liverpool. Not surprising to be quite honest with you. PSG, 2 Champions League winners in a row, looking for a third next season, 3 in a row, unheard of in modern day football. They will probably get very, very close, and that will be good. Going to a really good manager, Luis Enrique. He will get the best that he can get out of Diomande, I would imagine, if Diomande plays a lot of football. Anyway, listen, enjoy your Sunday. I'll be on here later on. This is just an early morning thing as I have my cup of coffee because I woke up to the news that Yan Diomande had gone to Liverpool. I'm probably about 14 hours behind everybody else. But I'm not monetized, so I don't care, so I don't need to get the clicks. A click would be nice. A click would be nice every now and then. A view would be nice. And, that way. The odd subscription would be nice as well, if you're into that sort of stuff on a Sunday morning. Have a great day. I have some work I have to do today. And this is probably as exciting as I get first thing in the morning, to be quite honest with you. I haven't even had a cup of tea yet. Anyway, but that's the real world, isn't it? That's the real world. Not overly excited at times. That's Banter.